Good morning, Ted. Good morning. We got news at 8:30 today. I'm gonna pull up Forex Factory, and then something way later this evening for the Australian dollar. But this morning, let me see. I think it's just some red folder. Now we've got some speakers too. Some orange folder speakers. Um, Not paying too much attention to that, but that is going on too. Unemployment claims at 8:30. So we've got our zones marked up. We're doing what we discussed yesterday with 4 pip stop loss, 6 pip take profit, which would be 1 pip, or I mean it would be 5 pips stop loss, 5 pip take profit if you're not trading commissions and only a spread. Gonna go for 1-to-1, and I've got an idea about how I want to maybe close some of the risk as well, which I'll show you when we're trading. But basically, when one candle pushes in our favor, what I'm gonna do is, like, if our stop loss is 4 pips, and we get in, let's just say on this down candle right here, and then price pushes, for us. As soon as price pushes a candle for us, I want to kind of close that risk on that candle. So instead of having this whole gap of 4 pips, now that price has already started to push some, I would close it in. And so it's not going to be break even or even in profit, but what it's going to do is it's going to get rid of some of that risk, and now we let the trade, just go to our full take profit, if that makes sense. But it's going to be an initial 4 pip stop, and then as soon as price starts pushing for us, I'll bring it closer to wherever that candle is. That way it'll shave off some of the risk on some of the losses we have, and it also won't choke out our trade. We'll just move it at one time. That's my game plan. Oh, the double line, let me see. Yeah, I think it will eliminate some full losers. So what I've noticed is our trades either go completely to our take profit, or they go right away to our stop loss, or I noticed they push one candle for our take profit, and then they go to our stop loss. So if we can close the risk on some of that, I think it'll be helpful. The two lines I have though are right here, on this push to the left, and then on this push. So it's really just one line. They're the same line. They're right next to each other. If price holds it, I would get in right here. It would kind of look like that one trade on Tuesday when price ended up holding later on and then going for us when we took our second trade and got hit on break even. I'm really excited to be doing the 1-to-1s like this and smaller take profits. That way too, if we take off some of the risk, even if it's just a pip, on days where we have one winner and one loser, and we take off maybe a pip or two of our risk, we can have, we can still have winning days, and those winning days will start to add up. Those pips, that 1 pip here, 2 pips there, maybe 3 pips that we shave off sometimes, I think will start to significantly add up. Looking at what price has been doing though, I'm gonna get in here for a buy because price held that line. I didn't realize the candle was closing. That's my bad. Take profit 6 pips. Put that in the Telegram really quick. Price has been doing nothing but going down, and now it's fallen into this major swing low over here from the 6th on Tuesday. So price has been doing nothing but going down, and now that it's New York Open, we could see a shift here since price is holding. So we'll try to get some pips right here off this rebound. So this is an example. If this candle pushes for us, then we can move our stop loss in some. So let me put the trade on here so it's a little easier to see for the stream on where I'm at. Okay. Sure, I'm even. Always try to make sure I'm actually even logged into my account. Okay, so we'll get ready and move our stop loss up some. If this candle closes pushing in our direction, and that way we take off some risk, and then we can let it go 1-to-1 for us. Okay, getting ready to move our stop loss up some. I'll probably put it like 0.2 pips at this low. So that's 0.1. Probably put, should we put like half a pip under? Yeah, we'll put half a pip under. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to do that? Because there's a floating spread. It would be right here at 0.6. Yeah, we're gonna put it half a pip under. That way, in case any of this floating spread here, it doesn't take us out unless it really does go past the low of that candle now. So this is at 1.6, so that can really be right here. So this is our position right now. And see, now we got a 1 to 10, a 1 to 10 risk reward. But yeah, we'll try to shave some risk off and go for smaller take profits. I think this is gonna work out well. Oh yeah, so you might do a 1 pip, Ted. I think that's what you mean by one when you put that in the chat. I think yeah, a 1 pip would likely be what you'd want to do for no commissions, for spreads only. Yeah, yeah. So okay, and we shaved some risk off this trade. It's our first trade of the day. We'll let it run. If we happen to be in this position still, and it hasn't hit our take profit already or whatever by 8:30, then we'll do our news trading where we take off the take profit, move our stop loss up some more. But all right, we'll let price play out a little and check back in shortly. All right, so we got a slight push in our direction. And now this is what I was talking about, where I was like, we maybe should, trail our stop loss under each candle. Um, but that could choke our trades out too if price wants to come back slightly, and we're already going for 1-to-1 to begin with. So I think just taking off risk slightly here in the beginning like that and still giving it room to breathe is going to be our best bet. But let me know your thoughts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It could be too tight. So I'm thinking just taking it a little bit closer each time. After it starts to push like we just did, is going to be our best option, and then just kind of letting it play out. We still got 10 minutes until the news comes out. There is a chance we're still in the middle of this trade when it does, so we'll see. price is kind of playing around in the middle here, so we're gonna see how this plays out, how it pans out. A lot of people are trying to figure out what they want to do right now. I honestly thought we were gonna get taken out before the news came out. We still might. I think it still could push up before this release actually comes out. We'll see. We've got 5 minutes. This last candle here before the news is coming out. I'm gonna update the Telegram. Okay. Okay, I'm here. Alright. 3 minutes. Let's get the Forex Factory timer pulled up though, because that's a little different. Oh, it's a little closer this time. We're about 2 seconds off. You see 341, 340, 342. So we'll get ready here soon. We got 3 minutes though, so I don't want to take anything off yet. Give it time and space. Good morning, Ben. How are you doing today? Just in time. We've got 3 minutes until the news release. We're in a active position. Already got a tight stop loss on it. We'll make our stop loss even tighter into profit below this candle. Here in about 2 minutes, and we'll take the take profit off. If price hasn't already hit take profit before this release comes out. And then we will trail upwards if price starts pushing for us. We've got plenty of zones. It's always crazy how the news kind of sets up for us. It gives us a setup right before the news usually. I always notice that. Almost always. We're almost always in for the news release because there's almost always a setup right before the news. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Minute and a half. We'll leave our take profit on there until about like 20 seconds on the clock so that we, if it hits our TP, we'll take it. But if we're still in the middle of this trade around like 15 seconds, we'll adjust it. It's pushing for us. We'll let it hit our take profit right now. It's always better to take money off the table. It's pushing right into that supply though right now too. Alright, 20 seconds. I'm gonna move the stop loss up to right here, right below. Get ready to take our take profit off. See if the broker will even let us do it. Alright, 5 seconds. Get ready to trail our stop loss if we're right. Nope, we were wrong. Oh well. Still made money on it. Yeah, we broke even. Made like 0.2 pips. Okay, let's reset. Get ready. We really hit a 1.2 pip stop loss. All right. Stop loss hit. Got one more trade for the day. That was a anticlimactic news event. It held that supply though right there. If we weren't in this other trade, that would have been a good trade the other way. It's hard to get in those trades right before the news release too though. And just kind of see where price plays out now. Let's see what other zones we're looking at. Price could still go up. If price doesn't want to go much lower, it could still go up, honestly. Just because this is such a big area of interest right here. This whole thing that it's in right now. So we'll just see how it reacts with our supply and demand zones. With our demand now. I got like 0.2 pips. My stop loss was 1.2 pips in profit, but it was but I got 1 pip commission taken out, so I made like $4 probably. But yeah, it was a good move. We could see, the thing is though, you gotta keep in mind we were risk free, and we could have had, you know, potential profits that high if the news came out the other way for us. Probably even more because it would have came out other than expected. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yup. Yup. Yeah, the only way to make money is to not lose it. That's for sure. That's the hardest thing to do is to keep the money you make trading. If you just focus on that, then honestly, the account will just grow on its own. That did not touch though too, so I'm not going to get into it. We got plenty of time, so I'll show you now which one this is. This is one coming off of here in the middle. It's some demand right in this big push here. This is another demand right in that big push, and then really this is all demand for this push here, and then we've got demand of this smaller push down here. We'll see if price falls into any of it and holds, and then we can maybe take a retracement. Um, Now that we're trading only 6 pip take profits, we can catch retracements pretty easily because, 6 pips, we're right here. We're not trying to change the entire trend. So I definitely like this a lot for being able to trade, in whichever direction the market's going. But I'm going to check in a little bit here. We'll see if price ends up holding this or the next or any of the ones below. We've got plenty mapped out. So I will check in with you guys shortly. Alright. See price holding both of them here. When price is falling, it's better for it to hold more than one. But it looks like we'll be getting in either way for a buy to try to catch a retracement here. Okay, getting in. Put our stop loss at 4 pips. Put our take profit at 6. We'll let this trade ride now. And then when a candle pushes in our favor and closes, we will move our stop loss up. 882. Settings 882. Buy. What we can do, since there's no more red folder news and we got time, we can clean everything up now. Just take it. Yeah, just take it off for right now. I accidentally cleared my chart anyway, so I'm gonna have to put this all back on later at some point to remap it all, but I've got my whole log, my trading log, so you can do that some other time. Just keep it clean for right now. This is our last trade for the day. Hopefully take off some risk here soon. If this candle's bearish and the next one then's bullish, then we'll, move it accordingly. But we're not gonna move our stop loss and take off risk until it starts to push some for us and gives us a bullish candle. So we'll leave full risk on until we get a bullish candle close, and then we'll do it a half a pip below that. But alright, we'll let this play out for a little bit. We got some time. Alright, stop loss has been hit. Let's see where we landed for the day. Didn't quite get the markets to push for us like we wanted, but that is okay. We will be back tomorrow. Protected some capital today. Took one loss essentially, and we're still profitable this week. So let's see. We started here and we ended here. Okay. Let's see what that puts us at. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay. We lost 109.52. By doing what we did, though, we pretty much cut our losses in half. That's what keeps the account growing slowly but surely. So we lost about 1.4% today. But had we not done that, we would have been down like 2.8% today. So it's important to take risk off. We didn't get to take risk off on this next one. That's okay. Like I said, trading after the news, it's if price holds a demand or if a supply after the news, it's just as equally likely for it to turn around as it is for it to keep going. A lot of my trades have been the news pushing down and holding demand and then pushing straight back up to where they came from. So it's definitely a good trade every time. A lot of people might not realize that. After trading news, it can be better to get news reacting off of supply and demand. It just doesn't always happen, just like normal supply and demand doesn't always happen for us. So it just didn't happen to work out today, but it's a type of trade I like to take and will keep taking. So the account's at 7,760. Started off the week 7,581. We're not up an insane amount this week, but we're definitely up. Tomorrow will be the last trading day of the week. We'll see if we can close the week even higher, and we're gonna see where we land for the week, and hopefully have another winning week and continue the week streak that was broken last week. Just very happy to be doing these streams more consistently now, and so over the long run we'll be able to see some cool results and have a good track record. Today was day 13, so 13 trading days. I'm looking forward to it too, Ted. It's gonna be good. I'm excited to see, I can't wait until, the very end of this year, at the end of December, looking back and being on trading day 230 or 40 or wherever we're at, and just seeing how much our accounts have grown and how much we've grown as traders, and it's going to be a good thing. And so not only to grow as traders and for our accounts to grow, but our relationship, with God to grow, and really what He's called us to do, and stepping into that this year. I think I've come to a place where I really believe I can't do it on my own. But if I show up here and I trade with you guys every day, and we get on these streams and we're consistent together, I feel like that, if we do it together, that's going to be the way we're able to step into the things God's called us to with this. I know for me personally, I've tried to do it on my own and trading on my own, and apart from the streams and stuff, it's not that successful. But when I get on here and I'm able to chat with you guys and see you guys chat in and know that you're trading, right alongside me, and there's like an accountability, and there's more seriousness to it and a consistency, and so I'm just excited to see what God does, now that we're coming together to do this. We're going to be stronger, we're going to be able to stay in the game longer, we're going to be able to weather the bad days together instead of alone, and just get back on and keep coming each day, because we expect each other to. So I want to leave you guys with that. Yeah. No, thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ben. Thank you guys for hopping on. And this it's gonna be pretty cool what this turns into. The only thing we have to do is to keep showing up every day, and like you told me before, Ted, it doesn't even matter if we win every day, as long as we show up every day and do what we said we were gonna do, and it'll all start to happen on its own. So thank you guys for joining today. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last trading day of the week.